So let's get into some of this Burning Man braid magic. Blessings, it's Kashara, and I wanted to actually just invite you all in to see how I prepare braids for my clients and gather the braid looks that I'll be working with my clients on when I show up for their appointments. One thing that I like to do is make sure that I lay out the color story so I understand visually what I'll be getting into for the next day. And then that way I already kind of have like a pre-concept of the creative vision. And my clients do fill out a consultation form, and I do take requests for their inspiration. And I want to know like what inspires them to get the style that they're getting. What colors do they envision? And what is the meaning and intention? These are all things that go into the design process. It's a part of consulting that I think, especially in the braiding space, we really miss. And for me, it's so important because I'm looking at it as like a work of art and a blank canvas. My client's hair is the blank canvas, and I am the artist co-creating with another creative artist who's expressing herself through her crown. So I have two clients tomorrow, and one of them, oh my gosh, hold on. This is by far one of my favorite blondes to use. I call this Malibu Blonde because it has this beautiful ombre and it's very, very soft on the face. It works with any skin tone. So from the lightest to the warmest tones, it's such a beautiful color. So definitely, if you're into the blonde era, whether you are warmer tone skin or cooler tone skin, you can totally rock this vibe. I'm even thinking about it myself. I've actually done, I don't know if you've seen any of my other videos before, like previous looks that I've done, but if you notice, I've incorporated this blonde before in other looks, woven with lavenders and purples, and it works so well. So this is one of my faves. So I'm aligning this, and this is also something that I do to extend the core. Like, so if my client, let's say, is a natural blonde, then I want to also give her a vein. If she doesn't want like first dimensional block color, which that's what I call it, then I'll give her, let's say, a vein with her other colors, and it just sort of blends in, and it really just kind of ties the whole color and the whole look all together. So the vein is basically like, just think of it like the vein of a feather. So if you think about the vein of a feather, it really just it's the one seam down the middle that is a constant. So it doesn't matter how long your hair comes down, it's always going to run as a constant. So you never are worried about like where the color stops. And that works really well with a lot of like the warmer tone colors. Like, let's say if you're natural, brunette, then your hair may stop, let's say here, but we can still create a vein to where it still is seamless all throughout. And that's something that I really like to do, but that's not really important for the clients that I'm doing tomorrow, but it's something I thought I'd share. So my client tomorrow has this idea for like pinks and purples, and she's so colorful. Her spirit is so colorful, and she's just like this beautiful angel. And I love working with her because she always has these really creative ideas, and like her looks, she's very specific about what she wants. And I love that about her. She always has this vision in her head, and she'll, we workshop together too. So, we get to kind of feed off of each other with the creative vibes and just getting it perfect in the way that she's excited about. So that lights me up if you can't tell. But so she said she wanted pink, and what I like to do is have a couple of options so that way we're not like locked into one pink. There's so many pinks in this world. I do have another solid one, but these are the main ones that I'm gonna show. So I have this pink. It's like a lighter pink that goes into an ombre neon pink. It's kind of like almost a coral. It kind of matches with my shirt as a coral. And then this one is more of like a neon, like a hot pink. This is like a supernova pink. And that one is really exciting too. So I'm gonna see what she's feeling as far as like the vibes between these two. And then I also, this is one that I've incorporated with other things before, but this is a really exciting one that I have. It's kind of like a mauve pink that you see in there, mixed with a little bit of neon, and then this really pretty blue flame. And if you look close, it kind of has like a sheen to it. So I'm gonna bring these for her to take a look at to see what sort of aligns best with her and give her the option. I think that's really important for me with my clients, is if I don't immediately understand the exact vision, or if they don't have the exact color, and if they're like, I want something like this or that, I like to make sure that I have options. And then so for her purple, she showed me a picture of like a lot of tinsel. She's like, I really like how much tinsel was in this. So I found this really beautiful purple that had this magical tinsel, and it's so pretty. So I really love this. And what I'm thinking is to combine these two. And my client is such like, oh, man, I can't even like box her in like Barbie. She is a total freaking gem, like stunning from head to toe, just like so gorgeous inside and out. And I really like to express that. All my clients are gorgeous. First of all, let me just say that like I've gotten complimented on this. Like I just have the most beautiful spirited, beautiful natured, beautiful energy clients ever. Like I get home from my appointments and I'm like lit up like a firework. It's just like so amazing. So I'm grateful. I'm really, really grateful that I get to work with so many women who are just like, you know, amazing and beautiful auras, and I get to be a compliment to that. So these are the two that I'm thinking that will do for her. They look so beautiful together. I think that they're gonna work so well as a pair. And I think that whether we blend them or we just kind of do like a two-dimensional block, that'll be really pretty, as well as, you know, adding in some of that tinsel. I do have extra tinsel because I never know what's another person's enough. Sorry, hair's falling everywhere. So I have this other tinsel, and you know, it's Burning Man season, so the braids, like the colors, the tinsel, all that. And I also have this really cool pink tinsel that I'll be doing. So we got the pinks, we got the purples, we got the tinsel, and then we also have, so I told you I like to make sure that I have options. So there's also this beauty, and I feel like we may have incorporated a similar color to this before, but I also have these highlights as well in case we want to put a fourth or fifth dimension of color and design in there. We have some highlights, and there's a little gold tinsel there. So there's plenty of options, and I'm really excited because I feel like this is going to be such a beautiful look. And we're doing a really beautiful like ponytail, and just like, oh, I think it's going to be amazing. Ah, I love it. Also, the other thing that we're going to be doing is probably some charms, and I just want to kind of like show you what I have for charms. Like I like to get like, I don't know if you can see all these are the gorgeous, beautiful charms. So I have these as well as like some other like gold plated ones that I use. Not all clients get those, but sometimes I like to throw them in there. And then I always have like something like this on deck to make sure that, you know, I keep it fresh. And here's my signature wing charm. So I like to actually gift these to my clients, whether they want me to put them on during their session, or sometimes I just like to give them to them. So they always have kind of like a signature symbol of faith and encouragement, and just kind of a memory that they can hold from our session. And that is gold plated as well, so it's something that will sustain through showers and different things like that. So I'm excited, and thank you so much for tapping in with me. I really just wanted to show you how I do my color stories, and I hope to share much more with you on color theories that I do and just different looks that I end up doing for my clients. I can't wait to show you guys what we come up with tomorrow. Bless.